What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Oscar Penaloza bringing you a video today. So I don't know if you can see, I have my face is kind of swollen. I had some surgery that I had to get done to get my wisdom teeth extracted. So you can kind of see right there where they had my mouth open to extract my teeth. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about what you do when different situations in life come up and you just can't work out and you have to adapt. So I'm not going to be able to go to the gym for a couple of days, maybe a week, just because I need to let my body heal. Ethan is texting me. Shout out to Ethan, go follow him. I need to let my body heal, and I can't be pushing my body to do any strenuous activity because otherwise my blood vessels are gonna burst and it's gonna make my jaw bleed, and I don't want that. And I'm also gonna be going over, meals and eating and how to adapt that. Right now, you can't really see it, but I'm having a bowl of oatmeal. If for some reason you have to stop working out, you just can't work out, or something in life came up, tip number one would be don't stress about it. Things in life happen. I kind of knew in the coming weeks that I needed to have the surgery. The day I went to the dentist, literally, I was only going to go ask for information, but they hit me with this whole thing, and I got it done the day of. And in my head, I'm just like, oh, I can't, I don't want to drop my workout routine. Like, I don't want to give it up. I've been doing so good. Numbers are going up. Everything's feeling good. I've been doing really well, but don't stress about it. The weights, the exercise, that's always going to be there. Other things sometimes take priority in life, so you have to be flexible. You have to be able to adapt to different things in life. For me, it was my wisdom teeth. If I didn't get them out, I would have probably had some sort of infection. Health is so much more than working out, lifting weights, and being a bro in the gym. Health comes down to being physically healthy, emotionally healthy, mentally healthy. The physical part isn't just your muscles, isn't just your appearance, it's also your hygiene, your insides, making sure that your arteries aren't clogged with different fat and shit because you're eating bad food and stuff. Mentally, you want to make sure you're in a good healthy spot. Emotionally, you want to make sure you're not in a toxic environment where you're always depressed. So it's more than just physical, guys. For me now, my physical health is taking a priority, but not my muscle health, if that makes sense. It's more of like my overall health, because your teeth are deeply rooted into your health. Your teeth, and I'm no expert on this, but the root of your teeth, it goes directly into your blood vessels. So that's why whenever you have cavities, you have to get them fixed, because if the bacteria that's growing in the cavities, if it gets down to your blood vessels and it goes in, then you're gonna have all these different sorts of issues. So take care of your health. Don't stress about having to drop your routine for a bit. You can always go back. The weights is always going to be there. Just try to be consistent, stay healthy, try to have some activity. If you can walk for walking. For the first couple of days now, I'm not going to be doing any activity. I'm just going to be resting because I need to let my body heal. I have spaces in my jaws, and I have these I forgot what they're called, but the things they do with the needles, stitches, in my jaw. So I'm gonna have to rest for a bit. It also gives me time to focus on other things like school. So now that I'm not going to the gym, I have a little bit of extra time in my day to do those things. So don't stress about it. Your muscle memory is gonna kick in. So if you're even gone for like a month, once you go back, your muscles are already gone through that stimulus. So you're gonna be able to hit the weights and get back to wherever you were. Tip number two would be focus on your diet. If you can't work out and you have something come up, like for me, it was my surgery, can't go to the gym anymore, focus on your diet, because that's one thing you can control. You want to make sure you're taking control of the things you can control in life, and you have to just not stress about the things you can control in life. For me, I can't do anything about the surgery. Yes, I could have avoided it, but what would the consequences have been? Obviously, my body has to heal. There's no way to really expedite the healing process other than just giving it time. For you, whatever situation might be different, focus on your diet, because that's one thing you can control. You can control not going out and eating junk food. You can control not going out and partying all the time and having alcohol and just messing up your diet. You can still make healthy food choices. for me, I'm gonna be sticking to eating mashed potatoes, oatmeal. I'm gonna be eating a lot of anabolic ice cream just because that's filling, and you wanna make sure, if you wanna retain your muscle, just eat a good amount of protein. That way your muscle doesn't go away. You might lose some, that's not the end of the world, right? Make sure you're being healthy over anything. Muscles will come and go, so don't stress about it. Just make sure during this time period that you're away from the gym, you're being healthy, you're eating healthy, you're keeping up your habits that you've built up over time on eating clean and everything. Obviously you can go out every once in a while to have foods, you know, like maybe a dessert or something every now and then. That's totally fine, as long as you're not overdoing it and as long as it hasn't become a habit to where it's affecting your health. You never realize how blessed you are to have teeth whenever you're not able to use them as much. And then my third tip would be, whatever activity you can get, try to get it. If you're trying to lose weight, you know, obviously you have to be in a calorie deficit. If you're not being as active as before, you're probably gonna go to being at a maintenance level if you weren't already in a calorie deficit. And if your calorie deficit came from your activity, you wanna make sure that either you're eating at a maintenance calories and you're introducing a little bit of activity. That way you're putting yourself in a deficit through your activity, or you eat a little bit less, just that way you're in that deficit but you're eating a little bit less food. But in my situation, you know, since I'm not gonna be moving a lot, I'm not being as active as before, I'm just gonna have to do as much as light activity. I don't want to push my body too much as is safely possible. You want to make sure you're not pushing yourself, and you want to make sure that you're approaching it in a healthy manner, right? Just because you are not doing the things you were in the past doesn't mean you have to push your body or overdo it, because you can't overdo it and you don't want to be doing that. So take a light walk, 30-minute walk, an hour walk. You don't have time, you can always split it up, do 30-minute sessions twice a day. Can't do an hour, do 30 minutes, split it up, 15-minute sessions. Who doesn't have 15-minute sessions? So just try to get as much as activity as you can, walking around the house, do different things, take a walk around the block, anything that keeps you moving, keeps you active. That way you're still in that calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. Obviously if you're trying to gain weight, you have to be in a calorie surplus. Not much of an issue there. So that would be my third tip. And then my fourth tip, my final tip would be, don't stress about it. Again, like I said, take it as like a deload week, take it as like a break, right? Because in everything in life, you always need a break. Even with weights, your body, sometimes once you push it so much, it just gets to that point where your body doesn't make progress because it's just going through that cycle of resting and recovery. But all the stimulus you're introducing to it with weights, with cardio, exercise, activity, sometimes that is just too much and your body doesn't recover properly over an extended period of time. So I'm gonna take this time as like a deload, as like a little break, because I have been going to the gym. I've been doing really good about it, and I know once I get back I'll be okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world because I know what I'm doing, I know what I've been doing, I know I've been doing the right things, I know I'm gonna keep eating clean, keep eating good foods. So just don't stress about it. Just think of it as like a short little break. It's okay to take a break once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. Breaks are healthy, sometimes even help you improving your performance. You get better energy. And for me in the past, every time I took like a week break from the gym, I always go back stronger. I always feel better energy. And that's just due because, you know, your body, it gets that rest that it needs, that extra food that you've been eating during that break that you've taken. It's helping your body regenerate, and then once you go back in, your body is fresh and new, and so now your body's able to push itself even harder than before. So don't stress about it. Make sure you're keeping all your proper habits, keep eating clean, keep a healthy mindset. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world for me. I know I'm gonna go back once I'm done with this. I'm just taking a little short break from the gym, which isn't bad. You know, you always need breaks, like I said. If you enjoyed this video, found something informative out of this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, leave suggestions for any future videos you might want me to see or topics you might want me to cover. I'm doing online coaching, so if you're interested in that, send me an email. We'll see what we can get started. And go follow me on my Instagram. I post there pretty often. But other than that, guys, I hope you have a good day.